Arnold Shushat here. I'm with the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, and I'm at the Blueprint Conference. I'm wearing the mentor hat with Reach Canada, and I caught a fish here named Camilo Lopez, with whose company is Infinite Creator. Sounds very godly, and he's going to tell us about the magic that his company does for realtors who are so busy. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Camilo, co-founder of Infinite Creator Real Estate, and our story started 10 years ago when my wife started her real estate career. And because it was so competitive, we decided to create a unique approach to her marketing. And at the time, video was underutilized. And our mission was to create the world's best real estate video. And with that, started a luxury production company. Now here, 10 years later, with Infinite Creator, we have a global real estate content creation platform that is powered by AI. And what that means is you're able to take photos and videos of your listing with just your mobile phone in 15 minutes and have instant editing for 99% reduction in cost. So the cost isn't as big of an importance as the time. The typical timeline to get a listing to market is 7 to 14 days. And we have shrank that down to same day. And of course, the cost is something else to be considering. Most people spend between $100 to $300 per listing for photos, and they don't have budget for video. You could do both with a 90% savings. So that's the time to market, and the savings is the most important on the listing side. But increasingly now, building your brand with video is of extreme importance. And as of yesterday, we launched 500 agent branded templates for you to build your brand with video.
Okay, so time saving's a big one. The question that I'm sure a lot of people are going to have is, well, I've seen realtors take pictures with their phones, and all you do is get a picture of a toilet in a bathroom, and they're embarrassing. And so from the professionalism standpoint, I'm sure a lot of people do use professional photographers. Not all of them are great, but how's this going to be better than a professional photographer, leaving costs aside for a second?
So we teach you how to shoot like a pro intuitively with our features, because all you have to do is make sure the bar is green and you're taking a photo no different than a real estate photographer would be. And you don't need to bring extra people into the house. You're able to create the same exact standard that any real estate photographer would use. Mind you, we're talking to you as real estate agents, but photographers worldwide are using this platform right now.
So, okay, devil's advocate, when my photographer takes a picture, he's using a Nikon.
Yep.
It's on a level tripod.
Yes.
He's got his finger over here.
Yep.
And he's taking 5 pictures at 5 different exposures.
Correct.
And blending the best out of it, so he's getting the best storytelling. And he edits it with professional photography editors, right? Mm-hmm. And I believe you said, the iPhones now, like 13, 12, 13, 14, are just as good. Mm-hmm. I can't speak to that, but that's a question. It's going to come. It's a yeah, but question, right?
Correct.
How do you respond to that?
Sure. I mean, if you have an iPhone 6 or 7, we might be having a conversation. If you have a device that's 3 or 4 years old, maybe you're right. At the same time, everything that the Nikon does, the latest cameras do. But inside of our camera engine, we customized our camera engine to have machine vision and artificial intelligence built at its core. So we're able to do more than a Nikon camera could do. We're able to identify objects in the room and deconstruct it on demand within the technology.
Which means what?
Well, we haven't rolled out that feature per se yet for deconstructing a room, like removing sofas and removing and simulating what the floor would look like when you remove it. All of that is possible today, but it's not possible in the Nikon, number one. Number two...
So you could pre-stage a home.
Correct.
With your stuff, and staging maybe right around the corner.
Augmented reality is around the corner for us. It's on the roadmap. But what I would say is what it does do today, for example, the Nikon doesn't do as well, is, blue sky guarantee with photographers that is manually done by an editor, where the sky was gray, they replace the sky.
It's like the Venetian Hotel here.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
It's 24/7. Right?
So our technology does that with artificial intelligence within a millisecond of you taking the photo.
All right. So what happens is I take the photos, and I spend, I got to play with the house and fix it up. Well, you do with anything.
Sure.
And they're in my camera, but I've taken it. Am I taking it in my camera, or am I taking it in the app?
You're taking it in the app.
And it calls on my camera.
Yes.
Okay. And in the and on the screen, it basically tells you.
Well, it calls on our camera actually.
But it's
Correct.
I'm not,
correct.
Yeah. Okay. But so it's already. So I don't have to export them anywhere.
Nope.
There's
no uploading on your behalf.
Upload, yeah, right.
There's no download. You just literally get a link that's online
Right.
with all of your assets sized to the MLS, loaded on a cloud link, and the ability to share it to your marketing team. And eventually, we're going to go direct to either brokerages or MLSs. Actually, we're already doing this in the US with the 4th largest independent brokerage, where all of the assets created by the agent are immediately available on their server of the broker, and eventually on the server of the MLS.
So right now, if somebody has agent load, where we do all the data inputs ourselves on Black Knight and Paragon, for example, right? Yeah. And then I'm not up yet. I'm not live on MLS. Do I have to be live for these photos to be uploaded? Or can they upload to, can I give the temporary pre-MLS number to the camera? That's a mechanical thing probably.
No, it's an API connection. So we just know your agent ID and we give it to whomever it is. The broker, we give the agent ID, the address, and the links to the assets directly to the brokerage or the MLS, so that it's pre-populated in their systems, so that all you have to do when you get in is put in the description, put in the price, publish.
All right. So, but I could have the back end of my listing all done. Everything's done except the uploaded pictures. The price is in. The commencement day's today. I've taken the pictures, and now I've just finished with your app. Do I go live on my listing right then and there?
We want to be able to go live from within the app directly to the MLS, to have a direct connection.
So my MLS listing has to be live right that second. So I'd have to go back to my computer, hit enter that I'm live pricing, and it goes up with no pictures on it.
No, it goes up with pictures.
So even though it goes into draft format in the back end.
We deliver the final images directly to the broker or the MLS for them to publish to their network. And so
and you need an MLS number for that.
Well, but if we have an API connection with the MLS, it's generating it on the fly.
Okay, but it has to have a connection to my listing before somehow, right?
But there's two ways to go about this, depending on the relationship with the brokerage or the MLS. We just push content, or we push content and listing. And so we work with however the organization wants to work with us.
Okay, so it's a technical thing.
In my opinion, the most innovative thing about it is that you can get a listing agreement right now. I can walk around the house and in 15 minutes take the photos, have them edited and published on the MLS. There's nobody in the world doing that right now. And so the time to market will make you stand out, because just being able to say in a market sub 1 million, I'm going to be able to do a video for you and go live on the MLS today, you stand out amongst all the other competitors that want to get that listing.
In my world, I think we'd all stand out is what I'm looking at, right?
Yes.
So, all right, anything else you want to add? What's the cost so far?
So it's $1 per photo or $25 a video, and if you subscribe, it's much less.
What's that? What does that mean? Subscribe per realtor?
So you have the ability to subscribe for $59 a month, and you get 4 either agent branded videos a month or 4 listings a month, and it brings your cost down by like 50%.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much.
And it's infinitecreator.com, and we're on iOS and Android. We're publicly available to download today, and it takes about 10 seconds to get into the app. No username or password.
Thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
Another great product.